today?
Good. I thought they ran around well today. And, thought we made a lot of corrections from Friday. So there was a lot of teaching early, but once we started picking up the tempo, I really thought it was really good. I mean, a lot of energy.
Once you went back and looked at the film of Friday's scrimmage, what stood out to you?
Sloppy still. Too many snap issues with our centers. Too many movement type issues up front on the line wise. Defensively, we had a couple offsides guys not lining up right, and we had some communication errors. Those were the key things. Probably the one thing that that defensively came out of it, just great effort, but not as physical as we wanted to be. We had an opportunity really to pop some guys and didn't take full advantage of it. I think some of that comes all week. We're telling them not to, and then you get into scrimmage. We got to learn how to go ahead when it's live. It's got to be live, but I think that'll get better this week. Better in terms of assignment on both sides. Not a lot of MAs, just sloppiness that we got to clean up in a week.
What's JD's status?
He's out for a while. I mean, he rolled up the ankle that he'd hurt before, and luckily, doctor looked at it and it's not any worse. It's just swollen. He's probably going to be out. He probably will be out for the rest of spring, more than likely, as will Alan Cinnamore. He's going to be in a boot for a while, but both will be fine for the fall. And don't need surgery. Don't need anything else. Just kind of get healed up.
What was Cinnamore? Was it a foot injury?
Ankle as well.
What about David Mondi?
I got his head dinged a little bit. He'll be fine later this week. Probably. Hopefully, I have him back at the latest by Monday. If not, maybe even Friday.
Looked like you were shuffling a few things on the offensive line.
Yeah, it gives us some opportunities to do that, to work some guys around. Still kind of trying to work from inside out. With Devin being out, that's giving Daniel Keith and Brandon Berg a lot of snaps at center, and balls are flying all over the place today. We got to contain that. We played Colton inside and outside, and we played Kyle Harris both sides. Daniel Keith's played several. Just trying to solidify it from the inside out. Because I think we know what Colton and Jamar can do on the edges. The question is, what's going to be the best mix at the guard, center guard type deal, and then we'll move out to the tackles. And whether it's out of necessity or because of health-wise, or out of necessity to find out, there's going to continue to be a lot of movement there.
You had Colton guard for a while today.
Yeah, he's played both. I mean, he's really played both almost every day.
For you, Coach, we've reached just past the halfway point of spring camp. It's already flown by, but with halfway through, just kind of the emphasis now for the remaining half, and it's going to go by before you know it.
There's not a lot of install left to go in. We're pretty much going to shut that down within a few little tweaks, but really eliminate MAs, fine-tune things, more detail, try to play faster, transition faster. That was okay Friday, but not great. I think the test this Friday is that the defense is going to be able to get them off the field in 3. Stop them on third down. Last week we would play 10 or 8 plays no matter what. This week, they stop them. We're coming off, and it'll be a lot more game transition, game situations should be more obvious to them. I'd like to see us be more aware. We missed a few opportunities the other day that situational football made some decisions, especially defensively, about where the chains were, not play into the chains. Something we want to improve on this week for sure.
Interior defensive line, how's that shaping up?
Good, and good competition. We kind of got 1A and 1B. Really not a huge difference between the first two groups going in. It's allowed us to slide Rosser and Odom outside. They're doing better out there, more comfortable with the big bodies inside. Really a mix of 5, 6 guys in there that are all giving us good snaps. Chooks is feeling better to be back in the mix, and both Monday and Swally at one spot, and Waylon Roberson and Marcus Hudson, those guys are really doing well to have had limited snaps with us. They've made a big impact already. I think just the more reps they get, the better shape they get in, the more they understand the tempo we're going to go, the better we're going to be up there.
Any individuals that stood out today?
Not necessarily today. Really not. I just thought overall, just the energy overall was really good. Both on defense and offense, both. Just bounce was good. Guys stayed on their feet. We didn't have a lot of piles on the ground. You watch them getting on and off the field after the series. I thought it was a good day for us.
Having looked at the first, the tape from the first scrimmage, what are you specifically looking to work on heading into the second scrimmage?
Well, we got to eliminate the MAs that we did have. We did have enough mental mistakes to get you beat. Obviously, offensively, we put the ball on the ground. We had the snap issues. We got to get rid of all of that and be a much cleaner football team. And then situational awareness, being really truly aware of where the chains are. Is it third and long? Is it what we got to do to move the chains? What we got to do to get off the field defensively? And then just a good hard-nosed physical game on Friday. Just wasn't enough of that on either side. Big Pop stepping up in the gap on offense, or Big Pop stepping up in the gap on defense. It's something we really want to have a physical spring, and not sure that we had necessarily what we wanted last Friday. It was good, but not near where we want to finish.
Looked like a couple more position changes, and does it feel good to have kind of that luxury and the ability to be able to do that, and shift some offense to defense and vice versa?
Yeah, we got some guys that are athletic enough to play on either. You know, we moved Jonah back over offensively today to work tight end the rest of the spring. Not exactly sure where he's going to finish up come next fall. We got to get him healthy first, but we know there's a possibility he could help us on either. And we moved Brandon Bonner back over to corner, which he knew coming in he might play either there or slot. And I think Jonah, when he came, he's played pretty much every position known to man. Just want to help. Those are out of necessity because of bodies, and also because we feel like that if some guys come in and develop, and we're able to create some depth, some spots, both those guys can help us with the moves we made. I thought for the first day, Brandon looked really good, looked pretty comfortable. He's played a good bit of corner in high school, and no doubt that Jonah likes it over there where the ball's going to be thrown at him a little bit. So we'll see how those go, but probably for the remainder of spring, that's where they'll stay.